So butt wink, we see a lot of people with it. Maybe you have butt wink issues. There's a lot of confusion about what causes it because there can be so many different areas, right? We might have a hard time controlling our core. It might be your hamstrings. Most likely it's not. That's my personal opinion. A lot of times we see it's your groin, or I believe they're called your adductors. I always confuse abductors and adductors. So there's a simple way we can test whether or not it's your core control, is it your hamstrings, any of those things. What we can do is just kind of go down the ground. I'm gonna have my knees kind of in my squat stance position. I'm gonna brace my abs, I'm gonna sit back. Now, if I don't lose the curvature of my back, if I don't round under, we know that I have the ability to squat below parallel without losing my midline, without losing that neutral position. So we can probably say hamstrings might not be part of it, right? Because as my knees bend, my hamstrings shorten. It's probably not your hamstrings going crazy and pulling those hips under. Most likely, if we take that same position and we go foot out and I sit back, you're gonna feel a big stretch right in your groin coming all the way down because that connects right down by the knee, right? I try to sit back. Make sure you breathe and brace while you do this. You're gonna notice that you're gonna go deep into a stretch, and that actually helps a ton when we go to squat from getting that butt wink going. Now there's some people that are able to handle having a butt wink all the time. Their back is even problems. What we personally see is that it's kind of just a ticking time bomb where eventually you're gonna catch a clean, you're gonna do something, and then we have a problem. Because every time your spine goes into flexion, extension, and it's not in that neutral range, we're compressing on discs in a different way. And that's one of the issues with sitting with your back really round all the time as well. So play around this, see how it works. Now, if that is not hard for you, right, it's a great thing to add to your warm-up if you get back pain or if you butt wink. If that is not hard for you, we can take that same move, put your foot up on a bench. Here I am, step out, brace so I can try and hold neutral, so I take a deep breath in, brace on it, hip back. This is actually harder for me. This is too much of a stretch. I'm better off down on the ground. Now, the only way to tell whether or not you're doing this right is to have someone watch you or video yourself and check it out. So you can play around with this, right? Brace, move back in it, teach your body how to fight that tension down your groin so your hips don't get pulled under. And then video and then brace, and try squatting with that neutral spine, no butt wink. Try it out, let me know if it works for you. Do you have that real big tightness down here just like I do? I'll talk to you guys soon.